Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of this DOVEET weather station. That's a wireless weather station with a sensor which you can place outside. Colorful weather station which shows the temperature, humidity, inside, outside. It includes also power adapter which allows you to save battery. It has built-in alarm clock, so it has an alarm which you can set to wake you up, but it has also a temperature alarm. It has some calendar, time, and weather forecast. Of course, the weather forecast is just based on the barometric pressure. It's not an internet connection or something like that. And the model type is S657PD. One of the most important things which you have to know, that you have to power on the sensor and the main station within 3 minutes, so they will connect to each other. If they cannot connect, you have to repeat the same thing, take out the batteries, take it away from power, and then power it on again, and within 3 minutes, and they should easily reconnect, at least when they are close enough. When they are connected, then you can place the sensor outside. I think the wireless range is around 80 meters. But of course, it depends a little bit on what's in between. If you have like thick concrete walls or so, then the wireless range is a little bit lower, of course. By the way, the power adapter works worldwide. This is really good to protect your investment. In case you're moving, you could take it to another country. We have also this nice protection here. Also really important to know that it came nicely protected with this bubble wrap here, so you don't have to fear that it arrives broken. So this is it. What I really love here is that we have large buttons here on the top which are easily to push down, and they have even nice writing on it. In the back we have these 3 mounts which you can use to hang it up. Here we have the battery and a kickstand. Maybe it's also interesting to know how long the cable is, the wire for the power, and I've measured about 6 feet. So you can easily plug it down at almost at the floor and then hang it up on a nice height so it's nicely visible. So I start here with the batteries for the sensor. We have to use AAA batteries. Batteries are not included here. So what I really like here is that we see the temperature and the humidity also on the sensor. Most of the weather stations, they do not have a display on the sensor, so it's really important, of course, to power this on within 3 minutes. So let's do that here, and you can see that we do not need the batteries. We can use the batteries, but it's not needed as long as we have the power. You can of course also use the kickstand. I hope you can still see that. The display is high gloss, but I would say the visibility is really good from all the sides. With some of the weather displays I have seen it very difficult to see from different angles, and you can see it nicely. The only limitation is when you are watching it from below, so it's probably a good idea not to hang it up too high on a wall or so. And we already got almost instantly the connection. You can see 74.5, and also the humidity is exactly transmitted, and we have pretty much same reading here at the moment inside. Of course it's a little bit warmer because I have been holding it in my hand, so it seems very nice. As far as I know, the time is only synced once during the night, so I have to give it some time. But what we already can see is the pressure and the comfort index inside. That's something which I really like, so I don't have to discuss with my family anymore if they feel too humid, too dry or whatever. Now we have a neutral expert here, and if this says good, then it's also good for me. Of course we can also use this with batteries if you want. So let's try this, unplug it, and we can see it's same thing. The only thing which is really important to know, that after some time with only the batteries inside, it will turn like into a passive LCD without any background illumination, because the background illumination would pull too much battery power and then the battery would drain within very short time. So if you want to have this really nice display here, you definitely need the power. A very interesting feature regarding the battery power mode is, as you can see, it's pretty dark, but you can wake this up just by clapping your hands or any kind of noise which is more than 60 decibels. and you can see it's turned on. Usually that works also pretty well when you just touch the housing a little bit. As you can see, that's also possible, maybe much easier during the night if you're using batteries. And when we are in the external power mode, we can choose the brightness level. We can have it very bright, medium, or also dark. Maybe if you have this on a bedside table or so, you can get rid of the brightness totally even when it's powered. When you're in the battery mode, you have two different levels. You have also the bright mode and you have the intermediate mode, but there is no again, no permanent illumination just with the battery. I have placed now the sensor around 50 feet from here outside, and the reception seems to be really good. I think there is no reception indicator, but there was absolutely no problem. The signal has to cross a couple of thick walls, a couple of thinner walls, also a concrete wall. So I would say this is pretty nice reception. We see also the trend here. Unfortunately, still no reception from the automatic time setting, but I expect this to happen during the night anyway. So as a final step, I'm explaining the buttons here on top, but not in detail, just a little bit. You can see with this, with the down button, just short pressing, you can switch between 12 hour, 24 hours. With the mode pressing, we can see all the alert times and the normal time. With the snooze, we already had the different brightness settings. The channels, yeah, we have 3 different channels. You can buy additional sensors, and so you can show the sensor specifically, or you can activate the cycle mode where it cycles through all the sensors. With the up button, we are switching between Fahrenheit and Celsius. And the alert button is to show the alerts, temperature alerts, or to set the alerts. And here is the alarm. We can activate or deactivate different alarm times. So these alerts are the alerts regarding the time and not the alerts regarding the temperature. So overall, I'm really happy with it. I like the thing, really nice display, has some really special features. It's exactly what I want, so I can give you full recommendation on that, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.